Yeah.
Please join me in welcoming our first gubernatorial candidate speaking this afternoon, Deidre DeJear.
Good afternoon, Polk County. Can y'all hear me okay in the back? Somebody told me to eat the mic. Can you hear me? Awesome. It is so good to be back at the Polk County Steak Fry. I want to thank each and every one of you all for showing up. I want to thank you for your commitment to this party. And I want to thank you for never giving up hope. Because when Democrats show up, progress is on the menu. I'm running for governor, folks. And I'm running for governor because I believe in each and every one of you. I believe in your family. I believe in your neighbors, and I believe in your communities. But more so than anything, I believe that each and every one of you are worth the work that's going to move this state forward. I came to Iowa in search of an education, and what I found was a home. Iowa welcomed me and created a wealth of opportunities. If I could dream it, it happened. And as I look across this state, I see so many people in the same position as I was as a student, burdened with challenges, many a lot worse than mine, yet hopeful. This state has the potential to be less of a burden to everyday Iowans by creating a pathway of opportunity, not for a select few, but for all Iowans. I'm running for governor because I believe in what we can be. I believe in hard work, and I believe Iowa is worth the work. The things that we need to overcome, the challenges that we see facing us, the requests that we have are not unreasonable requests. In fact, they're not even dreams. We're at a point where they're basic needs. It's a reasonable request to ensure that our children are being provided an education that's going to provide them opportunities for their future. It's a reasonable request to make sure we're preparing them for the workforce. We're preparing them for college. We're preparing them for training. That's a reasonable request. What's unreasonable is that our state is not fully funding education to our state's capability. What's unreasonable is that we are not acknowledging the challenges that our students are facing with real solutions. What's unreasonable is that we are not paying our teachers their worth. It's a reasonable request to go on a job and ask for a sustainable wage so you can provide for your families, put food on the table, put a roof over their head, and even give back to your communities. It's a reasonable request to ask for training to strengthen your ability to perform on the job. It's a reasonable request to ask for safe working conditions. What's unreasonable is that in counties like Polk County, blacks make $30,000 less than all of Polk County. And that's not just happening in Polk County, that's happening throughout our state, amongst communities with disabilities, amongst our Latinos, amongst our disadvantaged populations. What's unreasonable is that our ability to collective bargain, to build consensus and negotiate has been gutted. That's unreasonable. What's unreasonable is that we have a skills gap. We have a worker shortage, yet no comprehensive economic development plan that's going to move this state forward. That is unreasonable. It's reasonable to ask for affordable, accessible health care. It's reasonable in 2021 to spend less than 30 minutes to go to the doctor's office once you make up your mind to get there, yet in rural Iowa, so many people are driving 90 miles to see a doctor. An individual with a psychiatric episode or psychotic episode is having problems getting to see a psychiatrist. They're on waiting lists up to 2 months. That's unreasonable. What's unreasonable is that we're using enforcement to do the work of healthcare professionals and intermediaries, creating egregious consequences for Iowans. That's unreasonable. The reason why I'm talking about what's reasonable is because I want you to know, despite what anybody may say, your request makes sense. I hear your concerns. I hear your desires. When you're asking for clean water, you're not asking for too much. When you're asking for economic development and community development, you're not asking for too much. When you're asking for your governor to believe in science and consider science, you're not asking for too much. Folks, there's a lot happening in our communities, but I want each and every one of you all to know the power is in your hands. Our founders in this great state wrote in the Constitution, perhaps they were prophetic, that this time would happen. They wrote in Iowa's Constitution that all power is inherent to the people, and that government is instituted for the protection, for the security, and for the benefit of people.